Namaste everyone. So this is Pooja from Karnataka. So as we all studied about international business in our last class, right? So in our last class we studied about meaning of domestic business, meaning of international business, nature of international business and different examples of companies which are involved in doing international business, right? So in this class today we are going to studying about different reasons for international business. Okay, fine. So let's see the reasons for international business. So the first one is unequal distribution of income and natural resources. The fundamental reason behind international business is that the countries cannot produce equally well or cheaply all that they need. This is because of the unequal distribution of natural resources among them and differences in their productivity level. So, the first main reason for international business is unequal distribution of income and natural resources. So, for this, I will give an example. Okay, so as we all know that the Arabian countries are having rich source of petroleum, right? At the same time, India, in our country, we are facing the scarcity of petroleum, right? At that time, India starts to import petroleum from the Arabian countries. Okay, so for this reason, international business is required. Means in order to fulfill their needs, in order to fulfill their needs from other countries, the international business is required. Okay, hope you are clear with the first point, that is unequal distribution of income and natural resources. So the second reason for international business is availability of various factors of production. Availability of various factors of production such as labor, capital and raw materials that are required for producing different goods and services or differ among nations. Moreover, labor productivity and production cost differ among nations due to various socio-economic, geographical, and political reasons. So here factors of production means the things which are required for production. Okay. For example, land, labor, capital, and organization. Okay. For this reason, I will give an example. Okay, so as we all know that India is one of the country which is having highest population, right? Yes. So due to this reason, Indian companies can easily get the labors at reasonable cost. But as we compare to the other countries which are not having much population, those countries will have to pay the high payment for labors. Okay, so this is one of the example for this reason. So the third one is to achieve higher rate of profit. So as we all know that business starts with a motive to earn maximum profit, right? So as we have discussed in various subjects like managerial economics and principles of management, that the basic objective of business firms is to earn profits. When the domestic market did not promise higher rate of profits, business firms search for foreign markets which promise for a higher rate of returns. So here they are saying that when the domestic market didn't promise higher rate of profits to the business firms, at that time the business firms will going to enter into the foreign markets in order to have higher rate of returns. Okay. So the first reason is unequal distribution of income and natural resources. So second reason is availability of various factors of production. So the third reason is to achieve higher rate of profit. Hope you all clear with these 3 points. Next point is the next point is expanding the production capabilities beyond the demand of the domestic country. Some of the domestic companies expanded their production capabilities more than the demand for the product in the domestic countries. These companies, in such cases, are forced to sell their excess production in foreign developed countries, for example, Toyota of Japan. So, here they are saying that excess production of goods. It is also one of the reason for international business. Okay. For example, so Toyota of Japan, Toyota company will going to produce the products more than the demand for the product in their country. Okay, at that time, the company will going to sell their vehicles in other foreign developed countries in order to earn profit. Means here they are saying that excess production of products. It is one of the reason for international business. Okay, fine. So the next one is competition in the home country. The countries oriented towards market economies since 1960 had severe competition from other business firms in the home countries. The weak companies which could not met the competition of the strong companies in the domestic country started entering the markets of the developing countries. Okay, here they are saying that competition in the home country is also one of the reasons for international business. Means some of the companies they are not able to compete with the domestic companies. That type of companies will going to enter the global market for earning profit. Okay, so this is one of the reason for international business. So the next one is limited home market. When the size of the home market is limited either due to the smaller size of the population or due to the lower purchasing power of the people or both, the companies internationalize their operations. For example, most of the Japanese automobiles and electronic firms entered US, Europe, America, and African markets due to the smaller size of the home market. So, limited home market, it is one of the reasons for international business. So, here they are saying that when the size of the home market is limited, okay, due to the smaller size of the population, means when the population of a country is limited, okay, at that time the company will go into enter into global markets in order to earn the profit and in order to sell their products. So here they are saying that limited home market, limited population, smaller size of the population is one of the reasons for international business. And they given an example like most of the Japanese automobiles and electronic firms are entered into US, American and African markets. So due to the smaller size of the home market. Okay. So the first reason for international business is unequal distribution of income and natural resources. Second one is availability of various factors of production. Third one is to achieve higher rate of returns. Fourth one is expanding the production capabilities beyond the demand of the domestic country. So the fifth one is competition in the home country. Sixth one is limited home market. So the seventh reason is political stability versus political instability. Political stability does not simply mean that continuation of the same party in power, but it does mean that continuation of the same policies of the government for a quite longer period. It is believed that USA is a politically stable country involving UK, France, Germany, Italy, and Japan are also politically stable countries. So here they are saying that political stability is one of the reason for international business. Okay. So political stability means it is not meant as continuation of the same party in power, but political stability means continuation of the same policies for a quite longer period. Okay. So for example, so after introducing LPG in India, so much of the drastic changes are seen in industry sector, right? In industrial sector, right? Yes. So, like this, introducing the new government policies in the economy, it is also one of the reasons for international business. So, the next one is availability of technology and managerial competence. Availability of advanced technology and managerial competence in some countries act as pulling factors for business firms from the home country companies from the developing world. are attracted by the developed countries due to these reasons. So some of the companies are using advanced technologies in producing the products. So it is one of the reason for international business.